You already know the deal. Growing a business is incredibly exciting, but man, it is also fiercely demanding. So today we've put together a highly focused explainer just for you. We're going to look at exactly why investing in a CRM, that's a customer relationship management system, is literally the single most critical step you can take to future-proof your company.
Okay, let's dive right into this. If you are currently relying on, let's say, a completely chaotic mix of manual spreadsheets, a dozen sticky notes plastered to your monitor, and basically just your team's memory to keep track of clients, well, you're probably feeling the pain right now. Missed deadlines, forgotten follow-ups, data scattered to the wind across a bunch of different apps. These are all glaring signs that your current system is actually stalling your growth, not supporting it.
So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We respect your time, so we're keeping it tight. We'll hit the chaos of scaling, why you need CRM, automation for every industry, ready-made versus custom platforms, the exact steps to implementation, and we'll wrap up with the future is automated. Let's get right to it.
Section 1. The chaos of scaling.
You know, the symptoms of manual chaos are incredibly common, especially for small and mid-sized businesses that are already stretched thin on resources for routine tasks. It usually starts with unorganized data buried in individual notebooks. Then, suddenly, overwhelmed managers start dropping the ball on client requests. Without a centralized system, a growing business just kind of frays at the edges, right? And worst of all, massive management decisions end up being based purely on gut feelings, rather than actual, hard data.
And this right here is a massive paradigm shift we really want to emphasize at Live Shuffle. It used to be that only the giant multinational corporations needed complex process management software. But today, competent process management is absolutely critical for a business of any size. In today's hyper-fast market, relying on a spreadsheet to manage your most valuable asset, your customer relationships, is a huge liability. It costs you money and it kills your ability to scale.
Section 2. Why you need CRM.
So we aren't just talking about a glorified digital address book here. A true CRM actually centralizes all of your processes into one unified digital space. It brings in sales automation, giving your team highly predictable models, scripts, and automated notifications to keep service quality top-notch. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it optimizes your product, warehouse, and logistics management so you never face inventory shortages again. Ultimately, tracking every single lead and automating your deal processing massively boosts your conversion rate. Honestly, it all boils down to the power of one. Number one unified digital space. Because when your sales, marketing, logistics, and support teams are all working inside one seamlessly synchronized ecosystem, the result is a huge reduction in operating costs. We're talking personnel, rent, paperwork. The savings absolutely dwarf the initial development costs of the CRM.
Section 3. Automation for every industry.
The beauty of automation is that it adapts to you. Whether you're in manufacturing and need precise capacity tracking and bottleneck detection, or you're in construction managing complex estimates and tons of subcontractors, a CRM handles it. If you're in retail or e-commerce, it's all about that marketplace syncing and drop shipping speed. For services, it completely automates record creation and communication history. And for financial or legal firms dealing with sensitive data, it gives you airtight security and totally streamlined document management. Automation absolutely fits your specific operational niche.
Section 4. Ready-made versus custom CRM. Now, when you decide to make the jump, you generally face two paths. On one side, you have your ready-made or boxed CRM solutions. Sure, these offer a quick start and a pretty low barrier to entry, but they come with severe scalability limits. You almost always end up forcing your business to fit their software. On the other side, though, you have custom or self-hosted CRM development. These custom builds offer literally infinite flexibility, deep integrations without those annoying workarounds, and complete ownership of your own data. The real advantage of going custom, and we can look at a modern open source platform like 20 as a perfect example here, is that infinite flexibility. A custom CRM lets you build data models perfectly tailored to your exact internal structure. You can literally have autonomous AI agents enriching your records and executing tasks for you inside the CRM. Plus, you get self-hosting options for total data privacy, which is a total game changer for legal or financial firms. And the absolute best part? No vendor lock-in and no per-user subscription fees that magically go up every single year. You own the whole shebang.
And this brilliantly illustrates the point. I love this quote from 20's documentation. 20 is a platform you can build on, not a product you configure. That completely hits the nail on the head and captures the exact philosophy we recommend here at Live Shuffle.
It empowers your go-to-market teams. Instead of constantly fighting against the limitations of a rigid box tool, your team can actually build their own lead scoring, unique enrichment processes, and outbound workflows that match how your business actually operates in the real world.
Section 5. Steps to implementation.
Let's move to and see how this builds out chronologically. A structured implementation is key to preventing system failure. It starts with a deep analysis and audit of your current processes. Then we move right into customization, building the system around your actual workflow. Step 3 is integration with your existing services, like your telephony, website, and accounting. Then comes the data transfer, followed by some seriously rigorous testing. And finally, employee training, because let's face it, a tool is only as good as the team actually using it.
I just want to pause for a second on the migration stage. Did you know that data migration failures are literally one of the leading causes of IT budget overruns? Transferring your business's absolute lifeblood, your customer data, from old spreadsheets is super risky. You risk massive data loss and tons of duplicates. This is exactly why bringing in expert implementation partners is absolutely vital. You have to get those fields mapped correctly right from day one.
Section 6. The future is automated.
Look, the whole world is rapidly digitalizing. 5 years ago, just having a website and a little social media presence was totally enough. Today, that is the bare minimum. Like the quote says, custom CRM development is becoming the foundation for the future implementation of big data, machine learning, and business analytics. It's an investment in the long-term sustainability of your business. If you ever want to use advanced analytics or AI in the future, you absolutely have to build that structured data ecosystem today.
And that leads us to the ultimate goal here, comprehensive business automation. We define this as the complete transition away from those chaotic manual processes we talked about earlier, straight into a unified, highly scalable digital ecosystem. This is the promised land, right? Where your business operates seamlessly, data flows securely, and you are perfectly positioned to integrate advanced AI agents that can actually do the heavy lifting for you. Which leaves us with one final, absolutely critical question. Is your business ready to adapt and automate? Or will you just let manual chaos stall your growth? Think about it. On behalf of Live Shuffle, I really want to thank you for joining me for this explainer today. The tools are absolutely out there, the path is clear, and taking that first step toward your own custom CRM implementation is entirely in your hands. Keep learning, keep scaling, and we will definitely see you next time.